Good morning. This William. Welcome to another update. I do these updates about every 2 weeks, give or take a day or two or here or there. But around every 2 weeks, I give an update of where I'm at in the shop and what's been accomplished over the last 2 weeks and what's we're looking for in the next 2 weeks. All right. So this is my list. This is in order that they were ordered from my website. 2258, which is 829 serial number on WCSKs. I still have it, but I think we got everything worked out that the sheets are coming from Stitch Gear. So I'll show you that knife here in the grind room here in a little bit. 831, 832, 833, and 834 serial numbers. That is orders 2437 through 2437. Again, serial numbers 831, 832, 833, and 834 has been handled. And I'll show you those in the grind room ready for shaping. Serial numbers 835 through 840 is in heat treat, and I'll show you those on the table here in a minute. And through 840, which is orders through January, okay? So those, if I can get through 840 done here in the next couple weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, then I will be well ahead of the 10-month mark. All right. So that's the goals right now for the retail side. Okay. In addition to the retail side, all of the field bosses. I'll turn you around here. This is what I'm doing today, is Kydex for all the field bosses that had a 2-week fab time for the Kydex. I still got to get Kydex form for the 3 Vs, and I got 2 or 3 of the AEBLs left. I still have one in the press. Okay, so that's what I'm working on today. I'm trying to get those out by tomorrow. It may be Monday, but we're trying to get those out as quickly as possible. I may get some out today. All right, so here's some fillores production runs. Fillores for Great Northern Knives. So I'm working on getting them another shipment of fillores here in the next 3 or 4 weeks. I told them at the end of the month I'd get them another shipment. You want to see something cool? Custom build number 6. 3/16 AEBL. G10 handles, has a 7-inch blade. I got to do Kydex for it. It's going to New Zealand, I think. Oh, that's a knife, man. That's a hog sticker right there. But anyway, I put that on social media. Everybody's clamoring about that. They like that. So anyway, again, field bosses. If you're waiting on Kydex, that's what I'm working on today. All right. So we're trying to get that out. Tighten that up. A little wiggle in there. Here is some of the, that's, all that is desert ironwood that I got to prep for liners for the signature fillore. There is still some available. If you want a signature fillore, go to my website, wcknives.com, Shop Knives webpage, and you'll see the listing there for the signature fillore Christmas run, okay? And at the end of this video, I will link the video for that. It has more details on it, okay? So there are still a few left, but you have to order before November the 30th to get it by this Christmas, okay? Here is part of Ridge Runners. I got 4 of their Hogstooth handles oiled and ready for final grinds. These are the SKs prepped through the last 4 through 840 of the WCSKs. The serial number is 840. And into the grind room. Let's talk about Ridge Runner. I've got Fire and Bone in Coyote Sure Touch with liners and pins. I've got a Fire and Bone in black, Sure Touch, black liners, black pins. Here is the SKs that I was talking about, that's handle. I hope you can see all this. But they're ready to be shaped and finished grinds. I'm going to get those out in the next 2 weeks. This is the breast of Ridge Runner, a Fire and Bone with camo micarta, canvas micarta, orange pins. I've got a Fire and Bone with black canvas micarta, black pins. Fire and Bone, black or red canvas micarta with black pins. I got a Fire and Bone with green micarta, or that's brown. That's brown micarta, and not natural. That's brown. Brown micarta and brass pins. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I have one in maple. Fire and Bone with black pins, black liners. I've got one in blackwood with white liners and white pins. And I have 4 minis. One's in teak wood with brass pins and green liners. Natural canvas micarta mini, brass pins. A mini in green canvas micarta, brass pins. And a black canvas micarta, brass pins. And I have 4 Johnny Ranchers, and they're blue Sure Touch with black pins. I got black canvas micarta with brass pins. I've got natural canvas micarta with brass pins and green canvas micarta. I was trying to get those out by this week, but I just didn't get it. But anyway, we'll get it out next week. We'll see what I get done this weekend, if I can get it out Monday or if it's going to be Tuesday, because Monday I've got a doctor's appointment. So nothing major, just a checkup, okay? Everything's fine. But anyway, so we got to do that Monday. But anyway, I'll get Ridge Runner those shipped out next week, definitely. After I get these Kydex done today and get the fill bosses out, then that's the concentration, getting Ridge Runners out, and then starting on the SKs and getting these that's handle. We'll see if I can't get those out next week. I think that's through 833, 834. Through 834. We'll get those out next week as well, if everything goes well, okay? All right. Custom Build 7, which is the last one, the last custom build that's on the books. We'll start it this month. As I get closer to that, I will contact you and finalize all of that, make sure everything is still what you're wanting. And so anyway, let's see, all of you that ordered a Signature Series fillore, thank you so much. And for those of you who still want one, then there's a few left on the first 25. So anyway, I think you're caught up. I think you're caught up to date. Can't think of anything. Working on Great Northern Knives, getting them another run of fillores, production run fillores by the end of the month. So I think that's it. Ridge Runner next week. Can't think of anything else. You guys have a wonderful weekend and next 2 weeks. Be safe. And we'll catch you again in about 2 weeks. Get a bake over with a little stick. Be sure and take a child with you. Get the opportunity. Practice those knife skills. Teach them. Pass them on. And until the next one, you guys be safe.